The morning after his decision in the high storm, Kaladin made certain to arise before the others. He threw off his blanket and strode through the room full of blanketed lumps. He didn't feel excited, but he did feel resolute, determined to fight again. He began that fight by throwing the door open to the sunlight. Groans and curses sounded behind him as the groggy bridgemen awoke. Kaladin turned toward them, hands on hips. Bridge 4 currently had 34 members. That number fluctuated, but at least 25 were needed to carry the bridge. Anything below that and the bridge would topple for certain. Sometimes it did even with more members. "Up and organize!" Kaladin shouted in his best squad leader's voice. He shocked himself with the authority in it. The men blinked bleary eyes. "That means," Kaladin bellowed, "out of the barrack and form ranks. You'll do it now, Stormew, or I'll haul you out one by one myself." Syl fluttered down and landed on his shoulder, watching curiously. Some of the bridgemen sat up, staring at him, baffled. Others turned over in their blankets, putting their backs to him. Kaladin took a deep breath. "So be it." He strode into the room and chose a lean Alethi named Moash. He was a strong man. Kaladin needed an example, and one of the skinnier men like Dunny or Narm wouldn't do. Plus, Moash was one of those who'd turned over to go back to sleep. Kaladin grabbed Moash by one arm and heaved, pulling with all his strength. Moash stumbled to his feet. He was a younger man, perhaps near Kaladin's age, and had a hawkish face. "Storm off," Moash snapped, pulling his arm back. Kaladin punched Moash right in the gut, where he knew it would wind him. Moash gasped in shock, doubling over, and Kaladin stepped forward to grab him by the legs, slinging Moash over his shoulder. Kaladin almost toppled from the weight. Luckily, carrying bridges was harsh but effective strength training. Of course, few bridgemen survived long enough to benefit from it.